Imagine Dragon Ball Super's animation is a wild ride at the amusement park. The movies like Battle of Gods and Resurrection F are the super smooth, high-tech coasters that leave you speechless. Even later parts of Super have fights so awesome, they'll make your jaw drop. But the early episodes of Super? Think rickety old carnival rides. They try, but they're a bit creaky. Some fans think they drag down the whole series. Don't sweat it though. Cool stuff blasts past the rough patch. Super's totally worth watching, even for hardcore Dragon Ball fans. Best fights like Goku vs Jiren and Gogeta vs Broly are animation fireworks. They're epic battles that'll have you glued to the screen. Super's story might not be the ultimate champion, but animation-wise, its best moments can brawl with the coolest fights in DBZ. Maybe even win. Remember how awesome it was when Goku and Vegeta fused into Vegito? Well, guess what? They did it again in Dragon Ball Super, and this time they faced a super-powered baddie named Zamasu. The fight was epic, even though it didn't last as long as everyone wanted, thanks to a fusion time limit malfunction. Vegito showed off his crazy fighting moves, completely surprising Zamasu. Imagine a martial arts master mixed with a breakdancer. That's Vegito in action. The animation was so cool, it felt like you were watching a movie on the big screen.
Dust to dust!
Zamasu was basically a godlike jerk who wouldn't die, and Vegito, well, he was the only one strong enough to put this overgrown prune in his place. Things got real intense during the fight with Goku Black. After Goku and Vegeta's super team-up fizzled out, it looked like everyone was toast. Bam! Future Trunks powers up into a brand new Super Saiyan form, fueled by pure rage. Think Angry Hulk, but with cool golden hair.
Away with you, mortal scum!
This fight became a total brawl for the future. Even though Trunks might not have been quite strong enough to win. Seriously, power levels are confusing. His rage mode definitely gets a gold medal for coolness. It's awesome to see a fan favorite like Trunks take center stage and almost become the ultimate hero. Sure, he didn't win, but the fight itself is epic. Imagine a lightsaber duel in space, but way more awesome. The only bummer is that some super cool moves might have been toned down. But hey, at least we got a sweet sword fight between good and evil, right? Remember those earrings that fused people in Dragon Ball? Yeah, that's how Kefla was born. A mix of the hot-headed caulifla and the crazy strong Kale. This fusion was so powerful, even Super Saiyan Blue Goku was having a hard time. Talk about a beatdown. But Goku's a sneaky monkey, and he pulled out a new trick, Ultra Instinct. Basically, he dodged everything Kefla threw at him, like he was Neo from the Matrix. It was an epic fight that showed how cool the battles in Dragon Ball Super became. Sure, Dragon Ball Z had awesome moments like Goku's teleporting Kamehameha, but Super fights are all about crazy flips and super fast moves. Kefla vs Goku is a prime example, and Goku's Ultra Instinct Kamehameha against her is like the ultimate finisher move, totally out of this world. Vegeta's fight with Toppo is like a victory lap for his good guy progress. Let's talk about Piccolo's awesome new power-up in the latest Dragon Ball movie. He got to show it off in a fight against the coolest new androids, Gamma 1 and 2. There was even a rematch with Gamma 2, and let me tell you, it was even better than the first round, because Piccolo went totally Super Saiyan. Well, kind of. He turned bright orange and became super strong. Let's call him Orange Piccolo. This movie is the first Dragon Ball film to use fancy computer graphics for most of the animation. Don't worry, it doesn't look weird. In fact, it makes the fights look super cool and fast-paced, especially the one between Piccolo and Gamma 2. Imagine if they had a lower budget. That fight might have been a total dud. Nope. This movie proves that anime can totally compete with the big animation studios like Pixar and DreamWorks if they have the cash to spend. Did you know there are actually two versions of the epic fight between Goku and the grumpy cat god Beerus? Confusing, right? The first throwdown happened in a movie called Battle of Gods, and let's just say it was fire. The animation was smoother than butter, with amazing mixes of classic 2D drawing and fancy computer graphics. It was like the ultimate Dragon Ball fight upgrade.
Now it's my turn! I can't let that blast hit the earth!
Then, they kinda did it again in the early episodes of Dragon Ball Super. It wasn't quite as amazing, but hey, at least they tried. Think of it like your favorite band playing a new song live. It might not be perfect the first time, but it's still pretty cool. So, while the Super version might not be the champion, the Battle of Gods fight is definitely a Dragon Ball Super highlight reel. It's a win for epic battles and awesome animation. Superhero Gohan's super move, the Special Beam Cannon, might just be the coolest animation in the entire Dragon Ball franchise. It's like a feast for the eyes, with crazy effects and colors that make this attack, already awesome from way back in Dragon Ball Z, even more epic. This whole fight feels like a giant tribute to Gohan's entire Dragon Ball Z story. When he turns into Beast Gohan, it's kinda like when he first went Super Saiyan 2. Both times he got super powerful to protect his friends. Remember how Cell Jr. stomped on everyone in Dragon Ball Z? Well, something similar happens here with this new baddie, Cell Max. Gohan sees his friends getting pummeled and unlocks his beast form, basically shrugging off Cell Max's attacks like they're mosquito bites.
Special Beam Cannon!
This fight is different from most Dragon Ball battles. Forget a million punches a second, it's all about huge, amazing moves that look incredible. No wonder Dragon Ball Super Superhero became the biggest Dragon Ball movie ever. The Broly movie takes the cake. Broly was already a super strong villain who threw epic punches in the older movies, but Super makes him even more awesome. Remember that scene where Broly smashes Goku's face into a mountain? Yeah, that's back, with way better graphics. Think more boom and pow. As Goku and Vegeta fight Broly, it's like a trip down memory lane to that epic battle with Frieza on Namek. Except this time, forget about Frieza being a big deal. Broly's so strong he makes even the original supervillain look like a scaredy cat. Though hey, things can always change, right? Just wait for the Granola Saga. The last fight of the Tournament of Power in Dragon Ball Super was insane. It totally blows away anything else in the show. Remember those early episodes with the wonky animation that made everyone cringe? Yeah, this fight is the complete opposite. It's like the animators turned on Super Saiyan mode for their skills. Goku vs. Jiren might just be the best looking fight in the entire Dragon Ball franchise, maybe even all of anime lately. It's like everything finally clicked for Super. They figured out how to make it feel new and exciting, but still capture that classic DBZ vibe we all love. This fight isn't just about cool punches and kicks, it's a battle of epic proportions.
Time for the real fun to begin.
Beerus, my lord, is there something you wish to say?
Here it comes.
When Goku unlocks Ultra Instinct, his power-up is so crazy, it'll make your eyeballs do a jig. This is the kind of fight that'll stick with you forever. Sure, Super doesn't have quite as much blood and guts as DBZ, but Jiren vs. Goku proves they can still crank up the intensity to 11 with amazing animation that takes Goku's power to a whole new level. The fight between Broly, the crazy strong villain everyone loves to hate, and Gogeta, the super-powered fusion of Goku and Vegeta, is pure Dragon Ball magic. Got everything. Awesome blasts of energy, insane dodging skills, and enough punches and kicks to make your head spin. This fight felt like the ultimate sequel to Dragon Ball Z. Remember how intense those battles were? Broly vs. Gogeta cranks it up a notch, with even crazier moves and way more power. The animation is so good, it's like you're watching a living comic book come to life. It's seriously hard to argue that this isn't the best looking fight in the entire Dragon Ball universe. Like and share this video with your Dragon Ball weebs. Share your favorite Dragon Ball Super fights in comments section.